Welcome once again, everybody, to this Canada Specialist Program webinar. Sarah from Tourism Winnipeg, please take it away.
Thank you, Charlie. Again, it's great to be here on this beautiful day. It looks like it's a beautiful day where you folks are as well. So I feel like we're connected in that way, better that way than dark and gloomy. So great to start us off. I'm going to do a little bit of a mix here since I have been on these webinars before. I will give you, a general shout out to our iconic attractions in Winnipeg, but also going to provide some new openings, some updates as well, so that you can become more familiar with the wonderful things that have happened in the past year in Winnipeg. So I'm going to get us started with our first slide, past our title slide here. Okay, so just a quick reminder of where we are, located right in the heart of North America. We're really easily accessible by air, land, or rail. With more than 100 languages spoken, we really have a multicultural population of about 800,000 people, and really providing that diverse and cosmopolitan flair to the province of Manitoba. So let's start the journey at the Forks. I did mention this in the first webinar about a year ago as well, but always go back to the Forks because it's a year-round destination. The city has more than 6,000 years of history as a result of its significance as an Indigenous meeting place. And so the Forks was the site of this meeting place and also a significant trading post during the fur trade. So today, as I mentioned, a four-season destination, riverboat tours, restaurants, outdoor art installations. I want to show you, what it can look like in the winter as well. It's just stunning. You can head out on the Nestawaya Trail. This is our skating trail, actually one of the world's largest naturally frozen trails. And along the trail, you'll encounter these structures that we call warming huts. They have been designed as part of an international competition that has seen creations from world-renowned architects. So next up is the Forks Market. So this is right at the Forks. It's the indoor portion. So, whether it's a reprise from the hot sun or alternatively from those chilly temperatures, this common area features a curated selection of wines and craft beers on tap, along with some amazing dining options. You can't miss that. Just as a reminder, Winnipeg is home to the largest French-speaking population west of the Great Lakes. So just crossing the Red River via our popular walking bridge called Esplanade Riel is St. Boniface. So this is Winnipeg's French district where you can find cafes, unique shops, and architectural features like the St. Boniface Cathedral, which you're looking at right here. Of course, the Canadian Museum for Human Rights. This is just a really amazing Winnipeg icon. The first museum solely dedicated to the evolution, celebration, and future of human rights. The architecture was designed by Anton Predock, and it really tells hundreds of stories using the latest technologies. Within its glass cloud facade, you can encounter galleries that climb from darkness to light via a labyrinth of alabaster walkways. So that's that left picture there. That is just absolutely stunning piece of architecture. The Manitoba Museum. So this is our history museum, renowned for its portrayal of Manitoba's rich and diverse natural history. It's really known for its Hudson's Bay Company collection. It's a national collection that's housed in this museum, and it features more than 27,000 items, including artifacts from First Nation, Métis, and Inuit communities. Since we're including Churchill in this webinar, also want to note that they offer Northern Lights programming in their planetarium, which is a perfect precursor before heading up to Churchill to view the aurora. Assiniboine Park. This is a year-round playground, one of Winnipeg's finest attractions. As you can see, I tried to mix up summer and winter so you can get both feels. In winter, you can cross-country ski, skate, toboggan. In the summer, lots of walking trails, great place to hang out as well. The pavilion that you're looking at, it houses collections by 3 Manitoba artists and also is home of the Pooh Gallery. So this is a really popular gallery that features artifacts and memorabilia from Winnie the Bear, the most famous kind of cartoon character that's named after Winnipeg. Within the park, you'll find the Journey to Churchill exhibit at Assiniboine Park Zoo, which is the most comprehensive northern species exhibit in the world. Here, polar bears swim overhead in a 270-degree tunnel. And, along with housing Arctic species, the Journey to Churchill also provides programs on climate change and sustainable development. They have the Leatherdale International Polar Bear Conservation Center, where studies are being conducted on polar bear genetics and denning. So obviously this is a really great educational experience to add on to an itinerary prior to a trip to Churchill. A couple more familiar attractions, the Royal Canadian Mint. So there is a mint in Ottawa, also one in Winnipeg, which you may not be aware of. They produce over 5.5 billion coins for more than 75 different countries. So all the circulation coin for Canada is produced here. You can take a 45-minute tour at this stunning building, which will reveal the mechanics behind currency production. And their boutique is just an amazing spot to find some takeaway gifts, some beautiful coins and circulation sets. So really, really beautiful place to visit as well. Fort White Alive. So this is really a nature oasis. Again, lots of winter activities like snowshoeing, Nordic walking, cross-country skiing, tobogganing, and summer trails as well. They feature an eco tour called A Prairie Legacy, the Bison and Its People, where you can get up close to a herd of 30 bison. You'll learn about the region's Indigenous peoples while walking their footsteps and experiencing a Plains Cree teepee. So I know a lot of visitors are looking for those outdoor experiences. This is the perfect example of one of those experiences. This is something very unique and different. I really love Qaumajuq Marsh. They're home to over 300 species of birds. And it's really an important wetland and migratory stop at various points along the year. So they have a phenomenal experience called Bird in the Hand, where your guests can take part in important research by banding a live songbird before releasing it back into the wild. So actually, this is the perfect timing to visit Winnipeg for Qaumajuq Marsh, because you can see thousands of geese landing on the marsh at sunset or taking off at sunrise. So that it's part of these migration dinners or breakfasts that they have. And it's really a spectacular show. Thermea. So this is your wellness option that's easy to add to an itinerary, features hot and cold thermal pools surrounded by nature. So, in the winter, it really is a phenomenal experience. It's one of my favorite times to go. Okay, and now that was just some, iconic attractions in Winnipeg. Now I'm moving into some of the newer openings and updates that have happened in the past year. So I believe I had mentioned Canada's Diversity Gardens about a year ago, but it's set to open. It's just right around the corner, November of this year. So it's a very large indoor, outdoor horticultural attraction that recreates biomes from around the world. And what it's really aiming to do is tell the relationships that exist between people and plants. So the outdoor gardens are already open. You can see them here. They're absolutely stunning. And we're really excited for those indoor biomes to open in just about a month. Qaumajuq is our Inuit art center. So this houses the largest collection of contemporary Inuit art in the world. It has been open for just about a year now. Just over a year, and they have close to 14,000 pieces. They're all housed in this phenomenal visible vault, which really all the curved lines are meant to reflect the Arctic landscape. And, it's just a beautiful, stunning facility that, we've had a lot of visitors coming already just to see this beautiful building. This is also something brand new, just opened in May of this year, 2022. It is the Royal Aviation Museum of Western Canada. It features 80,000 square feet of majestic space, and within that space, you'll encounter Canada's second largest collection of historical planes, many of which you can board. So the museum is dedicated to showcasing Canada's remarkable aviation history and the wonder behind the science of flight. It's right by the airport, so a really great, easy addition either before or after your guests arrive. And of course, I can't not talk about Winnipeg without talking about Winnipeg's booming culinary scene. Really, Winnipeg offers a diverse range of cuisine, from Filipino to French Canadian, Italian to Spanish tapas. I really want to focus on something called raw almond, which is popping up this year in winter. It's Winnipeg's iconic pop-up winter dinner series, and it's created by renowned chef Mandel Hitzer. So this legendary dinner series brings together many of the country's best and brightest chefs who over the course of 3 weeks come together to collaborate and cook nightly multi-course dinners in a uniquely designed venue built on the frozen river. Can't say enough amazing things about this. It is absolutely phenomenal and a really unique experience during Winnipeg winters. And so I am going to leave you with a brand new video. So I just want to give you some context on this video. Winnipeg just launched a new city's brand that celebrates our authenticity. So the tagline is Winnipeg, made from what's real. It points to our city's approachable nature, how we're as genuine as our green parks, charming museums, and diverse cultures that call the city home. And so in this video, you can see our new logo, and it has many meanings, whatever you think it can mean, from a snowflake falling in prairie skies, a sunrise on the horizon, many different interpretations. And I personally also love the song, and it's by a local Cree Indigenous hip hop duo called The Resilience. So I hope you enjoy. I'll get it going here, and we can chat after.